Good morning, Mr. Carr. Can I get you something? Maybe vodka?
I'm fine, and I'm busy. What do you want?
Ugly business. Shooting a 12-year-old.
I didn't shoot anybody's kid. I was with Carly when she found out.
Really? You know, I'm thinking maybe it was a botched hit. Maybe some new kid in town didn't know the right people to get the job done right.
You thinking about blaming this on my brother? He had nothing to do with it.
Corinthos has been known to shoot first and ask questions later. In this situation, I wouldn't blame him. Somebody is going to pay. I want to make sure that Lulu is nowhere near your brother when all that goes down.
So when did you start policing my life? What's going on? Why are you here?
Ask your father. He invited me.
Is Johnny okay?
He's fine. Thank you for asking.
Fine is relative. Corinthos is going to be looking to avenge Michael, and John is the first logical target.
Johnny is not responsible, and I can prove it. He was here at the Haunted Star with me when Michael was shot. We didn't even know about it until Spinelli found us.
You don't think maybe he was using you as an alibi?
Johnny was supposed to meet with you, remember?
John had nothing to do with this. Can we skip the father-daughter mini-drama? Someone from out of town heard things were tense between my family and Sonny. They took advantage, that's it.
Maybe. Or maybe you tried to kill Sonny, and the kid got in the way.
Well, if you won't call that hospital, I will.
Daddy, what's the point? If there's a change, they'll call us.
But Monica needs to know what's happened.
Monica is not supposed to be contacted while she's in rehab. By the time she gets out, Michael will be up and running around.
You're saying what I want to hear, so I'll leave you alone, but I won't. I'm going to call.
No! I'll call. Look, this is me, dialing. Why don't you go take a walk in the rose garden? I'll call you if there's any change.
All right. You see that you do.
Liar, liar, pants on fire.
I do not need a visit from you.
You just lied to our poor father in his time of need.
Give it a rest.
You're not calling the hospital. You're calling Claudia Zakara for your own selfish reasons. You should be ashamed.
I'm not. In fact, I feel fine. I'm not afraid to play rough, but I only play with grown-ups. As far as I'm concerned, my perfect world, kids wouldn't be let out of the house without guards. I would never pull a gun with a child in the line of fire.
Well, maybe you wouldn't. But something tells me whoever you hired did.
Oh, why won't you just believe her? Why are you still pushing this? Do you want Sonny to kill Claudia and Johnny both?
You know, what happened was a tragedy. I had nothing to do with it, and neither did my brother.
Okay, say I believe you for argument's sake.
Well, you've known Sonny Corinthos for a long time, so if you wanted to put in a good word for Johnny and me, I'd make it worth your while.
I'll consider it. Later. So after what happened to Michael, you sure you want to hang with the Zakaras?
I don't want to see anybody else get hurt, so are you going to talk to Sonny?
Today? Probably not.
All right, fine. If you're not going to defend Johnny, I will.
My grandson is in the hospital fighting for his life. You should be supporting Father and Monica.
Monica is in a 12-step program holding hands with people and singing Kumbaya.
What happens if she reads about Michael in the newspaper or hears it on the news? She'll be devastated. Go and call her.
And tell her what? That her grandson is in the hospital because of Sonny Corinthos? How is that going to help her sobriety?
You know, you might be able to understand if you weren't so damn selfish.
Why is it selfish to be concerned that my husband spent the night out?
You really think he was with Claudia?
He said that he was going to stay on the Haunted Star to protect it.
What's the problem?
He's a liar.
Oh, for Pete's sake, to do everything around here. Ridiculous. I'm sorry, the deliveries are the... Oh, hello.
Howdy. You must be Edward Quartermaine? I'm Claudia Zakara. I have a meeting with your sister Tracy.
Well, Tracy is my daughter.
You're kidding. I never would have guessed. I'm so sorry.
Thank you.
Wow. What a great house. It just seems to go on forever.
So, would you like a tour?
I'm sorry, but Dr. Q didn't approve of any home tours for today.
Alex, why don't you go find something to dust?
The family isn't receiving guests at this time. Let me show you out.
Sakara and I have a meeting. Please show her into the living room.
Hey, would you pour me a drink? Scotch, straight up, right now.
You got it, baby. Hard day?
Mike's not gonna wake up.
Oh, God. You talked to the doctor?
No, but I didn't have to. Because I'm a nurse. And I've been through this before with EJ. And as a nurse, I saw the truth, the way a mother wouldn't, and now Carly is going through exactly the same thing I did.
So he's gonna die?
It might be better if he did. You know, I never say that to Carly. Because she needs me to be strong right now, and she needs me to see the bright side. God, I get so damn sick of looking on the bright side.
Well, you've certainly come to the right place.
Carly's sitting in the ICU with Jason. Jax is stuck in Houston. Sonny, who knows where Sonny is? Sonny can't even be bothered to show up. And she's trying so hard to be so brave and so strong, and she has absolutely no idea what's ahead of her. You know, losing a child is like this toxic kind of grief. And it never really goes away. And I would do anything to be able to spare her that. And you know, I warned her. I told her when she first got involved with Sonny, I said to her, you know what? His life is no life of her child. But she wouldn't, or she couldn't listen. And now my grandsons are going to never stop paying for her mistakes.
Well, I would never defend Carly, and I'm not saying you're wrong, but Barbara, you know, nobody can see the future. You know, we make the choices we make, and then we live with the consequences.
Yeah, well, would you feel that way if Lulu was lying in the ICU with a bullet in her head?
That's enough, Mr. Quartermaine. Let's go.
No, leave me alone.
That is the last woman on earth your cardiologist would want you to be talking to. Come on.
My husband is not well. This is good. He almost died last December. Yeah, I heard. Coffee could be a little hotter. I don't want him investigated by the IRS. I don't want him spending the night on the haunted star to protect it. And I don't want him in the line of somebody else's fire. So I'm prepared to buy you out. I guess that's one way to get me out of Luke's lap. How did you and Luke end up getting married anyway? Was it a joke, or was he after your money? I'll give you a 10% bump over whatever you paid to buy into the Haunted Star. So you just seem kind of matronly for a legend like Luke Spencer. Name your price. What will it take to get rid of you for good?
Now, why would anyone want to get rid of Miss Vaccaro?